Hello everyone, this is King Factor 11 back with this week's weekly event update video. Unfortunately it is late because during the afternoon, well through the evening hours last night, I was going through severe thunderstorm warnings and potentially even tornado watches as well. So I was trying to do this video as much as I could, like working on it, but unfortunately that distraction happened every on and off while. But still, regardless, I'm dedicated to doing these videos for you guys to inform you of anything you may need or want to know, with the first part of this video giving you the general news that I will just generally briefly go over, and then I will go through the weekly event update content for the second part of this video. So if you guys do find this stuff informative and wish to stay tuned for more content by me every supposed Thursday evening, assuming I don't get tornado warnings and whatnots that happens, to leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for more content like this and anything else that I may upload in between. And yes, I'm recording this late at night because now I finally have the chance and the breather, now that all the weather has passed over me and I'm no longer through these warnings. But anyways, regardless though, let's get into the stuff and the general news. And I would like to remind you that for the first part of this video that I'll go over for the general news and whatnot, I would like to let you know I have had to make a Twitter account to even get this information for you in the first place, at least most of it. So yeah, I'm that dedicated. Now let's go to the general stuff that we already know. Here's the stuff that we already know. We have generally just these bonuses for this week, and I'm surprised Rockstar is back to making triple rewards. I think there are not many players enjoying GTA Online as much, so they're trying their best to bait people into going on to GTA Online by giving literally 3 triple rewards. It's not really 3, but at the same time it's, I guess. Anyways, yeah, here's the rewards that we have for this week. Here are this week's discounts as well that's available for this week. We also have these featured vehicles for both old and new gen players. We also have this week's premium race and time trials, including the premium race of Down the Drain. Of course, I'm not going to show any Junk Energy time trials or RC Bandito time trials because those are daily. So these time trials that you are seeing right now are strictly weekly. And Rockstar states, of course I'll show like the first time and even again, that you can work with the infamous Lamar Davis to rake in triple rewards on all Lamar contact missions, including lowriders, and double rewards for short trips. Now I would like to show this a little bit here because besides the fact that I've already shown you the rewards that are available that I will also go into detail later on in this video, it has also been stated that short trips can now be launched, even though it was like this for a couple of weeks, but they can now be launched from the pause menu via the jobs section of the pause menu. Cool. Anyway, here are this week's featured vehicles for anyone interested that I'll definitely go into detail later on. Here's this week's discounts that are available. And there was a background update done on August 2nd at noon, where it basically states quite a bit of fixes, mostly around, I would assume, the newer content that has released for GTA Online for the past 2 DLCs. Generally, I would like to see, and this is the part that gets me tilted, because literally it just tells me, just seeing this part on its own just tells me how Take-Two and Rockstar Games have zero connection between each other in terms of what Rockstar is doing to make money from us players, or rather looking at us as wallets. Rockstar's doing whatever they could, and Take-Two's looking at Rockstar and saying, wow, you're making all this money, how is that possible? And Rockstar's just like, people like the game, I guess. And Take-Two is like, wow, we're making this much money, what are we gonna do with it? Oh, let's increase the CEO and president's pay in Take-Two place or whatever up to $72 million because of this increased microtransactions. That's what they're doing with our money. They're paying the CEO and president, and they're not dedicating it to worthy stuff like GTA 6. So that's where your money for GTA 6 is going, guys. It's going straight to the president and the CEO of Take-Two. So good luck seeing GTA 6 anytime soon because of how Oh gosh, now they're gonna be even more money hungry, greedy. Does Take-Two not even realize the Rockstar's bullshit that's going on? Anyways, moving on into the Rockstar Newswire that's featuring this image of new Lamar Contact mission rewards that's been re-released for, I'm trying to make this sound complicated. Basically, Rockstar made a cover that's saying, oh yeah, this week you get triple rewards on Lamar Contact missions. Anyways, as Rockstar states in their newswire, they state you can take home triple rewards on Lamar Contact missions and taxi work, including Sumo Remix rewards and short trips and more. Now, long story short, the briefing that they have for this newswire is that there is money to be made in not only Lamar Davis contact missions, lawyer missions, or short trips, but you can also make money on taxi work this week, as well as the Sumo Remix. And finally, before I end this note on the news, they show this week's premium test drive for new gen players, which is the Koala Cyclone 2. And they also showed this week's How Special Works time trial, which is from North Chumash to the Palomino Highlands for this week for new gen players. And yeah, it doesn't look like that's much, but that's really it, because there wasn't really that much interesting, I guess, that happened in the past week. So that's all the news that we have. So now, without further ado, let's get into this week's weekly update content. And for those who enjoyed this stuff so far, do leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends. You know the drill, I say this like every video for those who stay tuned and stay a while and listen and be informed of probably one of the most informing channels that I try to be on YouTube for GTA Online weekly update content and news. But without further ado, let's get into this week's weekly update content. Let's get into it. Now, for those who have made it to this part of the video, welcome to this week's weekly update for GTA Online. Starting off with new vehicles. You may ask, what are the new vehicles for GTA Online? There isn't any. Yeah, we still have the Runner and these electric bikes that exist already for like 2 weeks now. But apparently Rockstar might be releasing new vehicles with new GTA Plus rewards for new gen players, but the new vehicles are going to be for all players. But yeah, that's from what I'm possibly aware that Rockstar is releasing these vehicles as. So chances are we might not see a new vehicle for the next 2 weeks maybe. So stay tuned for that, I guess. Anyways, this week's podium vehicle is the Drift Yosemite, which generally is at a price of 1.3 mil or at a trade price of 981,000. Interesting. For those who like trucks, have fun. Anyways, this week's prize ride is a very old classic vehicle of GTA. It's the Turismo R, which I believe you can even find it rarely on the streets in GTA 5. And yeah, it's also available for in-game websites for those who miss out this week somehow, because, the summer break is nearly over for most of these players anyways, who are going back into, elementary school and stuff. But anyways, the prize rides challenge requires you to place top 2 for 2 days in a row in the Ellis Car Meet series. This week's test track of vehicles when you go underground includes a Karen Calico GTF. A pretty cool car, pretty fast, and has a good acceleration, but still inferior to the Perio. But still a pretty good car though, for those who are interested. We also have this week another test track vehicle is the Visitor Comet SR, which I am glad I've been motivated to purchase this before it was removed from in-game websites, because a friend got me to buy it and I don't regret it since. So for those who are interested, now is your chance to get this vehicle, because it's not available again anytime soon for the next while. And finally, we have the Bravado Greenwood, which is available on in-game websites, but it's also on discount, and I'll tell you later how much it's discounted for. Now, the rewards for this week. We have rewards, triple rewards on all Lamar Contact missions. I'll show you the details of which missions are triple rewards, but we also have double rewards on all short trips missions. We also have triple rewards on all Run Contact missions. We also have triple rewards on taxi work this week, and we also have double rewards on Sumo Remix jobs. And this is the continuing GTA Plus benefits for new gen players. Now, here are all of the jobs of community series that are still ongoing to this very day, because Rockstar continues to be lazy. and forgets that community series even exists. So we still have these 3 stunt races on double rewards. We still have these 2 death matches on double rewards, and we also have this 1 capture on double rewards, and we also have this 1 last team standing on double rewards for the community series tab. Now moving on into the missions, we have select missions that are on triple rewards or double rewards depending which ones you look at, starting with Ballas to the Wall, Base Invaders, Caught Napping, Community Outreach, Crank Up the Volume, Damon Run, Desperate Times Call For, Fueling the Flames, Funeral Party, not gassed up, Going Down the GOH, and It's a G Thing. Basically those missions that I've marked with a red line, so don't get confused if I made a mistake in speaking, because I'm tired. We also have Landing Gear, Lost MCRIP, Lowrider Envy. We also have No Smoking, Peace Offerings, Point and Shoot. And we also have Romance Isn't Dead, San Andreas Soul, Slow and Low, and Ticket to Elysium, as well as these short trip missions that just those are double rewards, but every other mission that I've just mentioned to you, as well as Turbine Carbine and Wet Workers, are all triple rewards for this week. And we also have the Sumo Remix Adversary Mode 1 through 7 in the Adversary Mode tab that's on double rewards for this week. Moving on into Simeon's dealership, we have the Shyster Deviant, which is not only not available from in-game websites, but is also on hefty discount for this week. We also have the Vapid Peyote Gazer that is also not available for in-game websites, but is on discount. Now we also have the Invitero Coquette, which is not available from in-game websites, but for those who are interested, here's a Corvette for you that's available for this week. We also have the Vapid Blade, which is a pretty slick muscle car if you ask me. For those who are especially car collectors, I would definitely recommend picking this up this week as soon as you could, but because it's not available for in-game websites. And we finally have the Declasse Tulip M-100. That is just there because it exists, because regardless if you miss out this week or not, it is available for in-game websites. This is the only vehicle in the Simeon dealership that is available for in-game websites. Every other vehicle you only have this week to get it, otherwise good luck waiting till the next one. Anyways, Luxury Autos vehicles. These are recently released vehicles anyway, so for those who are interested to get it from this from Luxury Autos or not, totally up to you, but these 2 vehicles are still available for in-game websites. These include the Declasse Vero ZX and the Bravado Buffalo Evolution 10. Now, discounts for this week. We have discounts on select services, vehicles, and properties that I'll definitely get into right now. But starting off, before I get into that, we have the gun van discounts, including the Widowmaker, that's 30% off, and the minigun, that's 30% off for GTA Plus members. But this is the stock for the gun van, which includes not just, besides the vehicles, the weapons I've mentioned, we also have the battle axe, service carbine, pistol .50, pretty epic pistol, pretty heavy damage for those who want it, assault SMG, the SMG, sticky bombs, pipe bombs, proximity mines, and armor. We also have discounts on taxi service work, the Willard Eudora, and the Classic Broadway. That's all 30% off this week. Now, vehicles that of course are on discount that are not available for in-game websites, so you have to go to these locations to purchase the vehicles, which includes the Simeon dealership and possibly when you go underground in ELS CarMate. We have the Shyster Deviant that's 50% off this week, that only costs $256,000. For those who want to pick it up, this week's your chance. Go get it. And we also have 40% off the Vapid Peyote Gazer, which is $483,000. So for those who need it or want it for collection, this is their chance to get it this week. I will not stress that much anymore, because I'm telling you, it's only available for this week until the next time. Now, property discounts. We have 40% off all hangars, so the most expensive one could cost just under $2 million. But with renovations for the most expensive things, it could just cost around $3.3 million, more or less, for possibly the most expensive, if not the second most expensive hangar that's available in Fort Zancudo. For those who are interested to, I don't know, store aircraft, personal vehicles. That's the only thing I ever do with these hangars now, because the sourcing missions are personally not worth it for me unless you're doing with at least 3 friends, you know. So there's that. Yeah, good luck and go fetch it if you want. All apartments, high end, medium, and low end. Strictly apartments only, not garages, but apartments. All apartments are 40% off this week. We also have discounts on the Classique Broadway, the Taxi, which is available in Warstock for some reason, because this is a war vehicle, I guess. I don't know. We also have the Willard Eudora, and finally the Bravado Greenwood, that are all discounted this week. And finally, last but not least, we have time trials this week. That includes the time trial at the casino, and for new gen players, the House Specialworks time trial at North Chumash. And that is all the information that I have for you guys for this video. So that's all the content that I have for you guys in this video. Again, I am very sorry that this is released much later than I'd anticipate. Unfortunately, like I said, I've been going through numerous severe thunderstorm warnings, especially besides tornado watches every so often. So, especially that the storms were coming in and out every so often. So I could not have a chance to work on this video as much as I wished to have liked to work on them, because the storms distracted me. And without electricity, in case the power would cut, which it didn't, thankfully, regardless, I would have probably lost progress, I would have lost track, and I would have just made a mess on this video. But still, regardless though, this is all the stuff that I have for you that's been released already. So, regardless, thank you for watching. This is everything you may need or want to know for GTLN. If you guys did enjoy... Is that car floating on the podium? It's floating. I just realized that. What the heck? No, wait. Dude, Rockstar can't even do that normally. Are you kidding me? What the heck? It's floating, literally. Just look. It's floating. Rockstar. How could you be that lazy? Man. Damn, regardless though, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on next week's weekly update video, hopefully Thursday evening and not early Friday morning or at midnight, assuming there will not be any new storms that were coincidentally hit on Thursday. Anyways, it's been hectic. Blame climate change. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one, and good luck out there. Enjoy the stuff, and see you on the next one.